Oh shoot! What the fuck? Oh hell! There it go. There it go. I did it, y'all. I did it, y'all. I did it, y'all. There it is. So whoever wants to watch the lab, it's on there now. We about to start cooking. Somebody put let them cook. I'm gonna start cooking now. No, I'm just playing. And how long you been doing it? I've been doing this since for 10 plus years, bro. Especially if you have clearances. I've been doing it for 10 plus years. If you have skills. Nvidia, Microsoft, yeah. Military, you could get in there. What do you do? I'm a network engineer. And I also do cybersecurity. I make 100K with CCNA and Security Plus and Bachelor's. Who is that? I'm so fresh. Yep. Ultimately need that CC and then CCIE eventually. Everyone talks about going security from a network engineer, but you can also lean into cloud. Definitely, definitely. I'm just not interested in cloud, but yeah. Hell yeah. That cloud is that's really where it's at. I'm just sleep. I'm just sleep on that. Let me see. Oh, that's what I need to do. Oh, no, not that. My bad, y'all. Almost done. Then we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook this. Cause I do got the stuff pulled up though. At least I did that part to where we ain't gonna waste your time that much. All right, let's get started with the first of the first of the first to the do. Okay, so where did we leave off? We need to even. Oh, I was consoled in and all of that. Let's console back into our router and see where we left off with that config and get that IP address information. Cancel that guy. Okay, bro. Just cancel him. Oh, so we had the putty. This is a putty session from last time, guys. It's already ready for us to go. Remember we had to do all of this config? Wait a minute. It's on, ain't it? Am I plugged into the right thing? Oh, that's why, y'all. You got to restart the session. Hello, somebody. There we is. We in there like swimwear. We have a lot of clients preferring Colo over VM. 100K is the new 35K, Brody. Tell me about it. Say that one more time. Jehua 1993. That 100K. Oh, that's 100K with 2 kids. So you ain't telling me nothing, Brody. That's 100K with 2 kids. That 100K. Mm-mm. But I'm grateful now. I'm grateful though. Jehua 1993. I'm grateful now. No, you don't have to, but I'm grateful now though, bro. I'm gonna continue to say that, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I'm super grateful because it could be zero K. It could be that. We could say that, Brody. Better than working for exactly Game Life 430 MI and AI. Oh, there we go. John S40. Here you go. Go off, Johnny S40. You got the floor, John S40. Oh, so we're gonna do show IP in brief. My bad, y'all. Oh, it's up and up. We got an IP address. Let's see if we can ping it. I think that's what we were trying to do. Let me make this bigger for y'all. Show y'all my Linux skills. Little IP address. Show ENS 33. That's our IP address. And we want to ping this guy over here. Whoops. Where my putty? Right here. 162.211.10. So you go 10.162. I'm just trying to verify basic network connectivity. And we got that. But we can't SSH. This is what happened when we tried to SSH last time. Where should I go from there? Should I go for CCNP or should I branch out? Oh, if you got your CCNA, I try to get my CCNP. I kind of want it still, but it's what you want to do. If you want to be a network engineer, I don't want to be a network engineer no more. I want to be a hacker, so I'm going the other way. So if you want to be a network engineer, get that CCNP. Do a DevOps route, a cloud route, secure, whatever. Just get that CCNP. You might as well. Because you get in-depth knowledge. Now you have in-depth knowledge. Now you start to become the authority. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing about an ACL, a prefix list, a route map, because I'm not a CCNP, but hey, I sat that exam and I only missed it by like a couple percentage. You feel me? So you gonna tell me that I'm not a CCNP because that piece of paper? Put me in a room. Put me in a room. Bro, you ain't no being a 3-time felon. Yeeter Teeter, I'll invite you. I'll invite you to the lab. We could troubleshoot BGP right now, Yeeter Teeter. While you talking, we could troubleshoot BGP right now. Because I was just working on a BGP lab, so I'm fresh. You don't want to do it though. Yeeter Teeter, you could come on and we could troubleshoot together. And you could test my network engineer gangster and see. Do you need Linux to be a network engineer? No. I don't give a Oh, okay. Then be quiet and get off the live. Yeeter, Lamo, you clown, cornball, get off the live. Appreciate the follow. Yeeter. Cause if you don't GAF, you lameo, you think I really? Okay. Oh, you super late. So you want to get blocked? Just say that, bro. Super corny, bro. I ain't worried. All my future network remember the most important command, right erase. From the USB drive, you'll need you to tutor your mama. How about that? Your mama. Now what? Your mom. Now what? Your mom. Your turn, you to tutor. I said your mama. Thanks for the follow. We gonna find out right now. Exxon, thanks for getting me back on track, cause that dang you to tutor got me. He got me out of my element. He got my energy. He aura farmed me, dog. He aura farmed me. So to make the key thing when I'm using Ansible, you're gonna need a config file, an inventory file. The config file is gonna consist of all of your parameters on how to connect. The SSH key if you're gonna use one, all of that kind of stuff. But those are the only things you need: a config file, an inventory file, and a playbook file to run the plays. So yeah, Ansible for network automation. You can use Python, but again, if you just joined the live, I was explaining Python. It will take like 200 lines of code to automate a simple configuration for multiple routers, which I'm doing with Ansible. So yes. These cats is wild. Talking about I'm using Chat GPT. Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, how else I'm supposed to learn it, bro? How else you supposed to learn? I'm supposed to just know this? I don't get the last with is OP. I mean, it can only help me so much. It can't like configure it, but all right, whatever. Let's go to the oh, so the problem was when we try to SSH to it, Cisco at, but I guess ChatGPT just telling me all of these commands, right? ChatGPT doing this too, right? Yeah, see, it's giving me this Diffie Hellman thing, right? So I had to do my research on ChatGPT, y'all. Forgive me for using ChatGPT, y'all. I guess they get it off. They want to go to a book or something, like the old days. You're doing a virtual lab. Yeah, Exxon, you can look on my YouTube channel. If you go there, I'm sharing the screen there live. So hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's sharing it live. And only one person's watching, probably because I'm just sharing that. My bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I think my people over there at YouTube, they're kind of mad at me, dog. They're kind of mad at me because I'm not showing my face. No, that cat tried my gangster, dog. These people mad. I don't know why I got them mad. I just want to love them. I just want to love them. But they don't want to love me. They want to. You use ChatGPT. You can't do it. Back. Oh, hey, what the hell? What the hell, Leon? Hold on. Back. Wide camera. Dual camera. Back triple. Nigga, we using the triple. Nigga. The hell? Start, nigga. Start. Display capture. What the hell, Leon? What the hell? There we go. What the hell, Leon? There we go. That don't show up on. My bad, y'all. What the hell? Oh, okay, it's on. We on. What the hell, Leon? I gotta go get the thing for it later. I wouldn't trust him with my home network, let alone a network enterprise. Mamba mentality. Malik, yeah, man. You probably live with them. Jeez, these cats. Hey, chat, I love y'all. I'm Exxon, so you got an actual lab. That's tough. Thank you, Exxon. Exxon joined the okay. Yeah. Are you teaching in here? Ace, I'm trying to teach. My bad, man. I'm getting better, bro. I'm trying to teach. My bad, Ace. Hold on, bro. Let me try to teach y'all. Dang. And then YouTube. Because people. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get started. So right now, the problem is I can't SSH to this router. Let me show you the router that I can't SSH to. That's the router. If you're on YouTube, that's the router. See? Yeah, see? That's the, and then that's the, you see it? Who? You see it? Who? And then, okay. So, boom. We need to SSH to that. We got connectivity. Can you ping it? Oh, well, all right. I love that, Derek. Okay. What's happening here is, one second. My bad. I got to get this other thing. Derek, I already did the research on it, and I did this lab before. It's port 22 is open. It's a Diffie-Hellman. We need to put that key into my VM because it's not in my host key file. Let me open that real quick. So if you do, I was just in there. So CD to /etc, right? And then CD to the SSH directory. And then if you do ls, you got all of these different config files. If you look at this config file right here, let's do cat ssh config. And then if you grep, let's say key or something like that. Let's see. You see that strict host key checking to ask? That's why I'm getting this error right here. So I don't want to disable it. I could put no, and this error should go away. Actually, let's do it. Let's try it out. Let's see if I'm lying. I'm flying. You know, I'm learning too. Thank you for following. I'm learning too. I'm learning too. We finna find out right now. Or you guys, who's the smart ones in here? Where's all them people that say I'm the network engineer? They still in here? Or the guy that was a data scientist, he's still in here? Ask him. RSA key needs a domain and a generated RS, if I'm not wrong. I like the view from a real life view because I only got it from in the packet tracer for real. Packet tracer is good. That's where we need to start. That's the fundamental. We need to start with packet tracer. This, what I'm doing right here, is all Linux stuff. This host file. This has nothing to do with now I don't know about the RSA keys and all of that stuff. I need to do my research on that, to be honest, with the SSH keys. Anyway, so we're gonna just go into that and edit that file. So we can just go nano, and then if we go SSH config, right? If we scroll down, where is it at? Right here. So if I want to edit this file, I could do right here. I could change that to no, and then I could just take this comment out, right? When you take that out, now it's gonna look and it's gonna it should execute that. I don't know if it's got to be lined up. Let me line it up, because I think that'd be mattering too. But I'm learning, you feel me? And then you write it. Oh, permission denies. I forgot. I gotta have permission to do it. I forgot. Save no. So you gotta open it with sudo, right? Nano, to have permission to do this, because you messing with system-wide configuration, right, Chip? Sudo. There you go. I like it. Okay. Put my little password. You know. Then we go down there. Take that comment out again. This is just to get SSH to work. No. Let's see if this works. Write it and then exit it. Okay. Now, if we run that command again and try to SSH, let's see if I get in there. Nope, that still ain't work. All right, so that had nothing to do with it. Let me do what I found on ChatGPT now. Hold on. They said, or no, I know what I could do. So y'all don't clown me real quick. Let me suit myself back up and feel good about myself, since that ain't work. Hold up. I got the note from when I actually did it. So, but this isn't a good practice to do it this way, but I'm still going to do it this way just for practice. In order to be a networker, start to really strong fundamentals of network. Where can I see this? Go to the YouTube channel. YouTube. Go to my the link in my bio is to my YouTube channel where I'm sharing it. Yes, sir. Push, pull, commit. Yes, sir. So, hold on. I'm going to go put this in there. We're going to go right back into that file. CD. Well, we don't even have to do all of that. Because we know the file path, right? SC. Oh, we got to do sudo. Nano. Slash. Or SC slash. Or what? Slash SC? Yeah. SSH. Slash SSH config, right? That was it, right? Yeah, that's it. So boom. This, I'm gonna set this back because I don't even know what I did right there. So just put that back. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now, let me try to do it this way. So it's host, key, algorithms, This wasn't what I'm doing right now wasn't Chat GPT, by the way. This was all research for all the little crybabies that were in here saying I use Chat GPT or whatever. Here, you little crybabies. This was from my research. You little crybabies. Once you feel study for. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Kex algorithm. Where am I at? Kex algorithm. I got these notes now. Y'all mess with a real ninja. You know what I mean? Tell somebody to tell somebody, man. Yeah, I'm trying to do mentorship. I'm trying to teach this. Oh gosh, y'all. I was supposed to put that. Group Shaw 1. I'm gonna show y'all what else it was. Group Shaw 1. What was the other one? Group 14. Diffie. I think this was the one that they really wanted. Diffie dash Hellman dash group 14 dash Shaw 1. I hope this worked. Now if this don't work, I'm gonna feel real bad, y'all. I might just stop the stream. I might stop the stream for this one. Come on, roll the dice. Daddy knew the new pair of shoes. I'm talking about theoretically and practically. Yes. Are you letting people on live? Cloud Tech. Hell yeah, I'll let you on live. Cloud Tech, you the boss, bro. I told you the boss, Cloud Tech. I don't know. You gonna have to help a unk out. I don't know how to make somebody. Oh, there was a request. Oh, there you go. Okay, my bad. Hey, we got a viewer. We got a live guest, y'all. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah, now I can hear you. I got you. Can you hear me okay? Now I got you, brother. Awesome. Yeah, I'm in my basement right now. All good, all good. Thanks for joining, bro. Yeah, bro. What you working on? Right now is a network automation lab. I'm just trying to push config to multiple routers, but I'm just gonna do a basic config. Like I just want to push like configure an IP address because for my job I got all these routers and I just want to build this. I already did it in Ansible, but I want to build it to tweak it a little bit more because the lines of code that I have to put in for work is a lot. So now if I just get my practice in it, I'm feeling and then go actual with the code and then does that make sense? So that makes sense. Like, how'd you build out the environment? As far as what the automation part, as far as the environment that you're putting the routers and switches in. Oh, you ain't on my here. You can see. Let me take this off real quick. Maybe that'll answer the question. Hold on. I go to. Bro in the chat talking about what you mean 3 felonies. Who said that? I don't know. Like I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've never met someone in real life who does work in tech that does have felonies. So this is news to me. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Hold on. Let me flip the camera. Help me out, bro. Okay. Oh yeah. Now you can see. Oh, you're doing it in real life. Yes. So, what was your question again? What did you say? Because I had asked you how you built out the environment that you have your routers and switches in, and I was gonna say like, and then or like the cloud part is like kicking in mentally, right? Because I don't do like any physical, I don't do any work with physical hardware, so this is like news to me. Yeah, so that's the VM. So this is going to be the control node, right? And then it's just going to push. And we're all on the same network. I'm using this Linksys router. I could have just used these switches, but this was just really quicker to just put everybody on the same network. And then right now I'm just trying to SSH, but I'm getting this key error with my VM machine. So it's like, give me the right key. So how many
many worker nodes are you using for this?
So that's one. So you mean by worker nodes, like how many is going to get the config that I push to it?
Yeah.
So that's one. And then look, then I got other ones. Oh shit! And then I got another router here, another router here. I think I got one up underneath the table there. I just got them all around the house.
Word. Okay.
And then,
because I had asked, because I was like, what I was gonna tell you to do, or what I think you should.
You still there?
Same lab that you're doing, but build it in a cloud environment, because then it'd be like, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I lost you for a second.
I was gonna say, do the same thing you're doing now, but I would try to do it in a cloud.
Yeah, I'd love to learn how to do that in a cloud environment. Oh, I think I lost you again, bro. Yeah, somebody else is saying. Yeah, somebody else is saying that they want to. They're so far into the cloud too that it's cool to see it from a manual way.
To see it in person is crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me to see it in person, because when I tell you I've never worked with hardware before, I'm just like when you turn the camera around, I was like, oh shit.
No, and then the reason why, so there's a vulnerability on the router itself. Well, not this router. This router is not vulnerable. So what I do for the project, there's a vulnerability, and I don't know. I can't. I don't want to say who the client is, right? But they have a router that's vulnerable. So people are like saying, just like you said, well, it's remote. We already got a connection to them. Just push it out. But the vulnerability is on the hardware. It's for embedded firmware stuff. So you have to actually swap it out. Because what if that was compromised, right? Even if we reset it, it's embedded in the firmware. We can't get it out. So that's their solution. Just replace the hardware.
Word. Okay. So how many, like, in production? I mean, if you can't answer this, like, how many nodes are you actually going to be pushing the config to?
Okay, so there's over at least 500 locations that are managed, and each location has at least two. And like I said, I'm not pushing it out to them. That's what everybody wants to do, right? That's what they would like to do. But again, we need to get that equipment that has the vulnerability. It needs to get removed, because who knows if it's embedded on that firmware.
Well, because I've done projects before where I've built out the environment, and they were using, I forgot what version. It was a cat something, man. I wish I forgot that. I wish I remember the actual like model number, and that was the only time I've ever like worked with the actual like router and switch. But they were setting up a cloud environment to put the Cisco like switches and routers in there. So in my head, I was thinking like, okay, if you did this like same lab and like just did it in a cloud form, it would probably
they do
better at like writing the config for like the Ansible.
And that's the part that I would love to learn, but that's Cisco has a solution. Their cloud solution is called Meraki. But if the company would go for that, they would have to pay more when they can pay me to do it, on the cheap, than having to pay for all of. They would have to, their whole infrastructure. They already have these Cisco devices there. They would, well, since they're swapping it out anyways, they might as well.
I mean, yeah, they might as well. That's pretty cool. Like, and I don't really. There's not a need for me right now to specifically learn how to work with Cisco stuff.
Oh no.
Like, are there community versions of like I don't know, routers and switches that you can just pull from somewhere? Like, you know how you can get like a community version of Tenable or whatever.
Yes and no. So I mean, I guess it would be Packet Tracer.
That's like the only like community or like free product you could like lab.
Yeah, because even with GNS3, you're going to have to use an image, and it's going to be a Cisco image, so it would have to be licensed or whatever. You would have to have your hands on it some kind of way. But since I work with the company and all of that, I'm getting it. Yeah, so that's how I work with them.
So tell me, like, how, whenever somebody asks me, I've had several people ask me, like, okay, can I get into IT even though I have a felony? And what I always tell them is, like, it depends on the company, the type of felony, and how long ago it was, and your mileage will vary. Would you say that's accurate?
Say it again. What were the things that you said that you would or those factors or whatever.
Yeah, so I always tell them it depends on the company,
Mm-hmm.
and it depends on the type of felony,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will also depend on how long ago it was. Because if you have a felony based in like data fraud, or you steal.
Oh shoot. Oh, my bad.
Dang, the
My
live
bad.
got paused.
My bad.
I probably forgot to do MFA.
No. It was somebody was calling me. Sorry, my bad. Say yeah. But I never thought about that, like, because it has been so long for me, because that stuff happened when I got out of high school. I'm in my 40s now, so I think it definitely depends on the company. Dang. Man, hold on, man. Hold on. Hello.
Hello, hey, you trying to call on my phone?
Hold on. Let me pause the live. Hello. Oh, let me pause the live. Unable to pause. Hold on. I'll call you right back. Hold on. I gotta pause this, y'all. Hold on. Oh, it won't let me pause. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. My bad. I got an emergency to take care of.
All right, well, I'm gonna hit you.
Yes, sir. See y'all. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Dang, I gotta go. My bad, y'all. I'll be back, man. I know. Appreciate it, bro. Hold on. I gotta jump back on, y'all. My bad, y'all.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
What the fuck? Where this shit at? Yeah. What happened? Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.